So I am back in Kuala Lumpur. I had a wonderful, wonderful trip to Singapore. It was a really nice city. I really appreciated how well everything is designed. I won't go into details. It's kind of boring, but I did notice that it was a really, really 21st century city, and I really enjoyed that. I have not talked much lately about the winemaking that I'm doing. And I've really enjoyed it. I've had some time off from teaching and really have kind of focused on the winemaking and learning a few new things. And, you know, one of the biggest problems was I didn't have an airlock. I picked one up in Singapore, but I didn't have an airlock to vent the carbon dioxide from the fermentation process. I did find these. Now, this is a water filter, a carbon water filter, kind of like a Brita pitcher filter. They don't have Britas here. But it fits in perfectly into this 2.5 liter bottle for the grape juice. And so I've been making kind of small batches of different juice. I bought some white grape juice, Welch's white grape juice from the US, Niagara juice. Didn't really come out the way that I wanted it. It didn't really come out that great. Not much to really talk about. I think last week or a couple weeks ago I talked about this Grante juice. This is from Azerbaijan. This is Pinot Noir juice. And it's not really drinking juice, and it's kind of pricey. But I found Chardonnay juice. And I thought, oh, this is not drinking juice either, but this is 750 milliliters. This is a bottle of wine in waiting, a bottle of Chardonnay. Now, I don't know if you can really see, but there is a lot of sediment in the bottom of this bottle. It really has not been filtered at all, which is not a problem for me. I'm contemplating running it through a coffee filter to just try to get as much of that sediment out, but I will re-rack and kind of filter out the residual yeast. So I think whatever sediment is in there will eventually get filtered out. So I'm making a lot of wine right now, just trying to experiment with some different things. Really wish I had more equipment. Really wish. And when I come back to the U.S., I'm really going to look forward to having access to much better equipment and starting to use a hydrometer so that I can measure sugar content, I can measure alcohol content, I can get a little bit more into the chemistry. Right here, I'm just kind of guessing. And what was the other thing that I was going to say? And bottles, you know, just here I don't really have access to all of the things that I'd like to. But it's been a lot of fun, and I've learned, I'm learning a lot just kind of doing it. And I said, you know, you need to have 10,000 hours of practical experience to be an expert. And it doesn't matter. Really, it doesn't matter what you're doing. Every hour that you're spending doing something is going to be an hour towards that 10,000 hours. My students I had a couple students that were looking at being tour guides and being involved in tourism. And I said, every time you go somewhere, every time you're doing touristic activities, that is contributing to your 10,000 hours. Now, you need to have a little bit more of a discerning eye. You need to kind of look at, how is this place set up? How is what are they doing here? What is their mission? What is their vision? You know, I'm finally starting to kind of figure that out myself with my winemaking, and really excited about it.